When someone you trusted deeply cheats on you, it's like your whole world cracks in two. The bond you thought was unbreakable, shattered. Every shared memory suddenly feels tainted. You're left questioning everything. Was I not enough? Will I ever trust again? And the biggest, can forgiveness after infidelity be real? Or is it just an illusion we tell ourselves to cope? The truth is, betrayal cuts deeper than most anything else. It challenges your sense of identity, your confidence, and your ability to believe in something lasting. But here's the thing. A lot of people don't walk away. In fact, research shows that 20 to 25% of marriages experience infidelity, and yet 75% of those couples stay together afterward. That alone shows that forgiveness, or at least the attempt to forgive, is far more common than most of us think. But staying together doesn't always mean healing. Sometimes it means pretending. Sometimes it means one person bleeding silently, while the other tries to move on too quickly. Sometimes staying together becomes a form of self-deception, a way of saying I forgive you without really rebuilding the trust that was lost. So what does real forgiveness look like? First, let's clear up a huge misconception. Forgiveness is not a moment where you magically erase everything. It's not an on-off switch. Forgiveness is a process. It's messy, emotional, and full of setbacks. It means letting yourself feel every ounce of pain, and then slowly making the choice not to let those feelings consume your entire life forever. And let's be real, forgiveness doesn't always mean reconciliation. You can forgive someone in your heart, release the bitterness, and still walk away from the relationship. In fact, sometimes that's the healthiest thing you can do. Forgiveness only works under specific conditions. First, there has to be real remorse, not a shrug, not excuses, but complete ownership and a willingness to change through actions, not just words. Second, there must be radical honesty and communication. It's no more secrets, no more lies, just openness and willingness to work through the hardest parts. Third, time and patience are non-negotiable. Healing doesn't work on a schedule. There will be good days and bad days. That doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're human. Fourth, there must be changed behavior. Words mean nothing if actions don't line up. If your partner isn't showing real change, forgiveness turns into self-betrayal. Fifth, know your worth. If you're forgiving because you're scared of being alone, you're not ready. True forgiveness comes from strength, not desperation. You say, I forgive you, but you can't stop checking their phone. You're anxious when they're late. You feel that pit in your stomach every time they talk to someone new. Then forgiveness hasn't fully happened. If you keep forgiving repeated patterns without real change, you're not being kind to yourself. Forgiveness is powerful, but it's also optional. You don't owe anyone your peace. What you do owe yourself is healing and the freedom to choose what's best for you.